Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today our group representing our project for Eco120, the principles of economics. We are going to talk about a very important topic, which is unemployment in Indonesia. My name is Nujaratul Ajila, and I'm going to talk about the background of the country. First, let's look at some basic facts of Indonesia. In Indonesia, it's a massive archipelago with over 17,000 islands located between Pacific and the Indian Ocean. For the population, it is the fourth most populous country in the world. And by 2025, the population is expected over 285 million people. The country is divided into 38 provinces, and it uses a decentralized system of the government. We also know about the national flags, red and white. So the flag is called Sang Saka Merah Putih, which consists of two equal horizontal bands of red and white. The culture and language. The official language is Bahasa Indonesia. Even though there are over 700 local dialects, the people are united across different religions like Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, and Buddhism. In economy, Indonesia's economy is driven by manufacturing, service, and natural resources, but it still faces challenges like regional inequality. Now that we have covered the background of the country, let's move to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amirul Tatlina binti Jimatia. So for my part, I explain about objective of the study, which is part 2. So this research is focused on unemployment in Indonesia. Although the country is developing, unemployment is still a big problem that can slow down progress. Which is the study looks at how unemployment affects the economy and the daily life of the people. So, one main of the objective is to find the reasons why people cannot get jobs. This all includes about fast population growth, the gap between education and job requirements, and changes in technology also make some workers struggle to adapt the culture. By understanding these causes, better solutions can be created to help people to find employment. This study also examines different types of employment, such as people changing jobs and those who lose work when the economy slows down. Knowing this type of issue can help us understand the real situation of Indonesian labor market and decide suitable actions. From the national side, unemployment waste human resources. When fewer people work, national income and tax collection decrease, making it harder for the government to provide services like education, transportation, and also healthcare. On a personal level, unemployment affects families badly because without stable income, people face many financial problems like stress and loss of motivation, especially among young people. This can also lead us to social issues. Lastly, this study evaluates whether government efforts such as training programs and job policies are effective, with the aim of suggesting better ways to create more job opportunity in Indonesia. So next, for part 3 is about types of unemployment in Indonesia. For part 3, unemployment happens when people who are able to work and willing to do work cannot find a suitable job even though they are searching. This is usually occurs when there are more job seekers than available jobs. This situation reduces income, lowers living standards, and creates social problems such as poverty and inequality. So in Indonesia, unemployment is still a challenge, even though the economy is growing, because population growth, migration to cities, and technological change increase pressure on the labor market. While new jobs are created, the number of job seekers, especially young graduates, keep rising, and making competition is very strong. One of the major type of this structural employment is this happen because when worker skills do not match the company needed. As Indonesia shift toward technology and service industry, workers from traditional sectors often find it hard to adapt, leaving vacancies and unfilled while people stay unemployed. Another type is fractional employment, which is called short term, because this happen when people change job or fresh graduate still look for their first job. And if the search takes too long, especially in the city, unemployment rates become increased. So the last type is cyclical employment, which is caused by economic changes. When the economy slows down, business cut workers. For example, lower export or fewer tourists can affect manufacturing and tourism, leading to job losses until recovery is happened. So in conclusion, unemployment in Indonesia includes structural, fractional, and critical types, and understanding this can help to the government plan a better policy to reduce unemployment and improve job opportunities in Indonesia.
My name is Nur Syafqamti Azmi. Today, I will present part 4 public policies to overcome unemployment in Indonesia. Unemployment remains an important economic issue in Indonesia. In 2025, the unemployment rate was about 4.76%, which equals around 7.28 million people. Although this rate has improved compared to previous years, youth and educated unemployment are still major concerns due to skill mismatch and limited quality job opportunities. First, I will explain the government policies. The first policies is fiscal policies. The government increased spending on infrastructure projects such as highways, port, bridge, and public transport. These projects create jobs, especially in construction and related industries. Infrastructure development also improve connectivity, reduce logistic costs, and attract more investment. Besides that, the government provides wage subsidies and cash assistance to help workers during economic downturns. The second policies is labor market policies. The government implements a job creation program for both rural and urban communities. This program provides temporary employment and reduce idle workers. Special attention is given to the youth employment because young people face higher unemployment rates compared to the national average. The third policy is education and skill development. The government strengthens technical and vocational education and training, or TVET. They collaborate with industry to update the curriculum and provide on-the-job training, which is they will help reduce the skill gaps and improve graduates and employability. Let's look at the effectiveness of these policies. Indonesia unemployment rate decreased from 7.07% in 2022 to 4.76% in 2024, showing recovery after COVID-19. Infrastructure spending and employment program have helped create jobs, while training programs improve workers' skills. However, there are still challenges. Skill mismatch remains a major problem, especially in digital and technical sectors. Rapid population growth also increased pressure on the labor market.
To wrap our presentation, let's look at the conclusion and our recommendation for the future. Although Indonesia's unemployment rate is showing a downward trend reaching 4.76% in 2024, the quality of job remains a major issue. Most of the workforce is still stuck in the informal sector with very little social protection. We also found that many university graduates are struggling to find jobs, which leads to a waste of human talent. The labor market is shifting towards digital and green economies, so having digital skill is now a necessity. Based on these findings, we recommended 3 main actions. First, vocation education. The government and university must work together to update the curriculum to match the needs of Industry 4.0. Second, digital SMEs. We should empower small and medium enterprise with technology to help them grow and create more jobs. Third, labor policy reform. The Indonesia needs to improve its labor law to create a more flexible market whilst still protecting the rights of every worker. This is all from our groups. We hope this study provides a better understanding of the unemployment challenges in Indonesia. Thank you for your listening.